A live look in Washington, D.C. this morning. Tensions are running high on Capitol Hill as the country waits for the president to sign a compromise spending bill to avoid a second government shutdown. The House and Senate both overwhelmingly approved that bill, and the president now is expected to sign it today. But the White House is also saying the president will likely declare a national emergency to secure more funding for the border's wall than is outlined in this particular bill. Some lawmakers this morning saying they will challenge the president's plan. Our national correspondent Christine Frizzell picks up our coverage in Washington, D.C.
President Trump is expected to sign that legislation today, and there's also a ceremony planned for the Rose Garden at 10 a.m. Eastern, where we expect to hear from the president and that he'll say he plans to declare a national emergency.
On this vote, the yeas are 300, the nays are 128.
After a tense back and forth between the White House and Capitol Hill, a deal, and all that's left is the president's signature. It includes $1.375 billion for 55 miles of new border barriers, funding for 75 new immigration judges, money for humanitarian aid, improved technology at the ports of entry, and hundreds of new Customs and Border Protection personnel. It's far less than the $5.7 billion the president wanted.
Am I happy at first glance? I just got to see it. The answer is no.
A mixed reaction from Republican lawmakers on the next steps forward.
And I've indicated to him that I'm going to support the national emergency declaration.
Doing that in order to reprogram money from Department of Defense or from disaster risk recovery, I think is an incredibly bad idea.
Democrats and others warning of the precedent declaring a national emergency may set.
The Republicans should have some dismay about the door that they are opening, the threshold they are crossing.
President Elizabeth Warren or whomever might say there's a climate emergency, there's a health care emergency, and then put in whatever policies are on their wish list.
In a joint statement released yesterday, the two Democratic leaders, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and Speaker Pelosi, said, quote, declaring a national emergency would be a lawless act and a gross abuse of the power of the presidency. For its part, the White House says it's prepared and the president was, quote, just doing his job. Reporting from Capitol Hill, I'm Christine Frizzell. Now back to you.